Okay, welcome everyone, and I'm going to be today doing a let's play of one of my favourite games from the Mega Drive, which is Golden Axe. So here we go. This is, as I say, a sensational game. We don't want that. We actually don't want that at all. So things can go wrong when you don't pay attention, which is all part of live streaming, which is what happens. I also do have a Twitch channel, which I used to stream a lot actually, so we'll just do the arcade today. So you've got three characters. You've got the dwarf. He tends to be a little bit faster, and basically he's got an axe and he's very powerful, but his magic's pretty shit. You've got the woman, who's very good, her magic's good, and then you've got the guy, which is sort of an all-rounder. I prefer to play as the woman. I've actually, this isn't the only time I've played it, obviously. I did have a, not the world record. So what I'm doing here is this sort of back attack, which is the easiest and quickest way to do it. So you've got normal attack, which is B, which you can just sort of clobber them, but then you've got a chance of obviously getting them destroyed. You've got forward B, which is like a sort of drop kick. You've got sort of a, you've got a forward B like that, with a down arrow. That's the most powerful in the game, but it's quite slow, so enemies can get in the way. Then you've got these little arseholes here who turn up, and what these do is they drop magic, as you can see. Different levels of magics, which we'll also we'll go into later. The quickest magic for this lady is at level 5. So, like, if you're doing a speed run, the animation you'd want would be level 5. Believe it or not, this particular creature is actually called a chicken leg, and there are some quite funny names of enemies and animals that you can ride and conquer in the game. So you've got these guys. These are pretty standard, and they vary in colour as you go through the levels and how difficult they are, basically. So this is Turtle Village. These bull guys look a little bit to me like from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. They look like Phil Banks. So it's always funny. It's always a little joke me and my brother have, and they just laugh in your face, basically. Oh, come on! The hitboxes are a bit funny sometimes as well. Like so. So we actually lost a life. Fucking what? So that was a tactic I used to use when I was younger. Sort of a drop kick, which seemed to be doing a lot of damage. And if you're not playing for speed, then yes, it's perfectly fine. But if you are, that's not the one you want to go for, basically. So we've got 4 magic now, nearly. I'll show you what to do then. So the story basically goes: our sworn enemy Death Adder is in his castle. We'll take a shortcut through the Turtle Village. Nice. So it's on the map now. So I'll show you a couple of nice little features, and there's a few glitches in the game which are pretty funny. So this one, if you just hold sort of a diagonal position down, he'll just jump off. This guy, you just move very quickly out of the way, and he'll also decide to commit suicide. This guy, you can drop kick off the edge. You want to basically get him to run over, and that's that part over. So that's very nice and quick. The kids will start running, as you can hear, and they're nice and fun. So there's a dragon just coming up here. And we'll get on the dragon. He breathes a lot of fire, which is nice, and that'll be him done. There's some magic up here. You'll see I've, played the game a few times before. Oh, come on. The dragons are not easy to control if you're on a speedrun either. So the optimum movement there would actually be not to collect the dragon. I'm trying to complete it fast for you as well, but I am going to describe. And these bitches scream. So now we can use magic. Magic is the A button on the Genesis, Mega Drive, whichever platform you got. It's the same in America around here. And as you can see, quite a powerful magic, and they're obliterated. So that's stage 2 done. One thing about Mega Drive and this era of games is they often have 8 stages, and this is no different. So we're already, reasonably fair way through. And the reason for that is a lot of these games were sort of in arcades as well, so they don't obviously want people to go on forever. So that's hence why they have 8 sort of smaller stages. Same as Streets of Rage even, anything like that. So the village was on the back of a giant turtle. The turtle takes us south across the sea. There's not a great story to it. So C also is jump. So what I'm trying to do here is just knock him into a pit, which is sort of unseen at that stage. Like so. When I'm not doing speedruns, I will usually accept. You what? And this is why you don't choose that, because they will troll you. So this one you can just do 2 at a time. And sort of as quick as you can do that, because you want the dragon for this door here. Dead. So yeah, that's fine. You got some guys just coming into the screen now. So you see, I say these are the gold ones. So again, they just have sort of like 1 hit more. And you will see a new enemy in a minute, which has extremely long reach and is very annoying. Yeah, we're getting screwed over on the back of those. What I'm trying to do there with the back attack is basically we use some magic now. So that should, I think, destroy the small ones. Whether it does this or not. Back attacks are always good against them. So that's good, nice round. But they have a very long reach, and the swords, it's pretty much 1 hit is 1 portion of your life gone. So you don't want to get hit by those, ideally. In a normal speedrun. My best time actually is 15 minutes and 8 for this game. So I can see already, you see the recording is 8 minutes and 24. Yeah, 8 minutes 24. So yeah, we're not halfway through the game yet. This is sort of like a Wild West level. So so now we'll get ruined by those guys. Basically, the way the games of this era work as well is they sort of have very they're linear. So like the enemies will sort of stay on one path. This is a cool little trick as well, a little skip. You can just sort of knock them off the side there, dead. There's a skeleton just coming up here. The skeletons take a few more hits to actually... Oh, come on. And they will destroy you. They're vicious. They may look, innocent. Just boot them off the side. control him. Toss him, yes! Right, that's that done. You've got the couple of little guys will come up here. That's fine. There's a guy around about where I'm going to stand. And there's kind of an exploit down here. In terms of... Oh. In terms of... They will just sort of sit there. So they're dead pretty quickly there. Got some more guys just coming up here. So they're dead nice and quickly. Then these guys are idiots, so... We use some magic. This is a different sort of animation as it's quite low level. I don't know again whether this will quite kill them. It didn't at all. It looks like it didn't even harm them, which is nice and funny. So yeah. And that's stage 4, guys. No, it's not stage 4! See, the dropkick takes ages to kill him. I genuinely thought magic and about 4 hits would be enough, but apparently not. There'll be about 4 magic things this time. Okay, so stage 5. And let's say we're over halfway through the game now. The Fiend's Path has a great eagle. We are taken across the skies to the castle. Now, the final battle begins! So, yeah. About that. Right, this has got a little exploit, so you can sort of spawn them down there, make them go off the side, which is quite nice. Dead, that's 3 of them gone. So you saw how difficult it was to kill a skeleton last time. So this time you want to just do that again. It's gone off. Gone off again. Because over here these guys are knobs, so you'll have 2 of those. And then this, as I say, they're pretty slow, but they're powerful if they do hit you. But this is what you want to do, you want to sort of pair them up. And if you're sort of an inexperienced player, the best tactic here would actually be to split them. And see, very long attacks. Split them, and then you've sort of got one side, one side, one side. Just drop kicking them. That would actually probably be optimal even for an inexperienced player. Okay. Getting screwed. Okay. Good job you get continues, because I'm not showing the game up too well. I mean, in my PB run, which I'll also link on the page on my blog when it's up. It's oh, come on. I did not die once. Right. Also, the skeletons. Thing about their mechanics. I'm getting screwed over by these skeletons, is while there's a death axe, or death bringer, which these guys are, what you will actually find is they will have double health, which obviously makes it more difficult. Why am I getting screwed over by these idiot skeletons? Oh my god! Oh, fuck you! Stupid axe wound, I want to call him, because he's a fucking cunt. Ah! So anyway, they're dead. So then the old lady, king and queen, come out and they're like, thank you so much for saving us! Oh, yeah, yada yada. But you think at that point, it sounds like the music's done, but it isn't. Accept my utmost gratitude for our rescue. I thank you for your courage, for you have rid us of the hideous Death Adder, but I have a feeling that he might have been taking orders. Oh no. Sometimes he did disappear into that door. Will you go into battle for me yet once more? Lovely rhythm and rhyming there. So anyway, so this is a little cheat again here. Small glitch. You want to get hit here, and he goes straight in. Wonderful. Then you want to stay really close to the edge here. Again, it's really close to the edge there. They're gone. Throw him in, hopefully. I can't remember if there's one or two more. Oh, come on. The skeleton did my work for me there. Then you just sort of jump in the air, do that bit. Then you've got these little magic prawn guys again. You just... Another one turns up in a minute. Should be just here somewhere. And in a speed run, I was on a personal best run, and those guys again just completely trolled me, which is always fun to see. So that's fine. Then you think, oh yeah, no, everything's fine, and then there's one more guy as well who'll come down, hopefully. Yeah. Just wait for him to come over. They're pretty, like, I don't know what the word is, bait for... Oh, come on! For Christ's sake. Right, done. Right, level 8. And let's just come in. This is actually the final boss. And again, there's a small glitch I can exploit here. He tends to go over to the left, which you'll see he did there. But if you do get caught out, like I nearly did, he will use magic as well, and that will take your whole life away. If you, for example, had 3 segments, I only had 2 there. So we're nearly... Use some magic, and it should maybe be done. No, his axe will go in the air when... You'll know, so that will happen, you see. Yeah, I just want to show all the mechanics of the game. And that's the game. And at this point I would tap the keyboard, 1508, yes! And And yeah, so that's Golden Axe. Really good game. Very, very short game if you start to become good at the game. And we'll just run through the credits because it will tell us exactly who the things are, the characters in the game, which is quite nice. Nice little roll call. Again, a lot of games this year did that. Like if you remember back to the original Zelda, you sort of had even items would come up sort of to tell you what you had done. Great soundtrack as well. Wow, 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 wow. Da 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 da. Henninger Silver. So you see attack level D, C, C. Henninger Red, attack level A, B, and so on. I don't think this is skippable. That's interesting. So actually the hardest ones are the red ones, but they aren't the red ones. Oh, they aren't the hardest. The only thing that makes the red ones the hardest is actually the level they're on, which is stage 4. Which is basically just a pain in the arse. Long moan. Long moan. Oh, I'll have a long moan! Da 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 da. So we'll see, yeah, Storchinaya. Sounds like a Russian prostitute. Strobaya. Strobaya and Storchinaya. Then easy again. Lemonaya. Gruzaya. Da 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 da. Skeleton, yeah, arseholes. 5'2". The Bad Brothers. Weight 680 pounds. Yeah, they're fat fucks. Lieutenant Bitter with the sword. He was bitter when I beat him. Sergeant Malt and Sergeant Hop, so that's named after beers. Then you've got Cole Bitter, Colonel Bitter. General Heartland, he's a knob. General Bitter. Chicken Leg, see? Speciality Wagging Tail. He's a good friend to have. Da 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 da. The Red Dragon, we didn't use him, but what his gimmick is he speciality is Fireball. So literally, yeah, he'll fire from one end of the screen to the other. That isn't the best dragon though. The Blue Dragon's the best one. Blue Thief, yeah, because they steal this. And then the Green Thief is the meat one. I seem to recall one other game, there was a red one. Maybe that was Golden Axe 2 or 3, but certainly not this one. Villager A and Villager B. Then they go for obviously, yeah, the very minor characters. Villager C, D, E, F, you know, little twat 1, little twat 2, and so on. Death Adder Jr., who's easy to beat. Ba da 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 da. And then Death Adder, which I assume is his dad, and he's the biggest prick in the whole of the Turtle Valley. And Deathbringer. Wait, when was Death Adder Jr. then? We don't fight one of those. Then I was using Tyrus Flare. Yeah, speciality magic, speciality longsword, specialty broad axe. Do 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 do. King and princess. Da, 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 da. Then it just bats a few things out of that. And that is probably going to be the end of the recording for today. So you don't need to see all these millions of Japanese guys made the game. But yeah, that's Golden Axe. Thank you for watching.